Hello YouTube, it's your boy B3 back another kicking graphic novel review. Today we have one that was okay, I guess. I expected more. Honestly, I did expect more. But we got what we got. Blue Beetle, Volume 1, The More Things Change from DC Universe Rebirth. My Blue Beetle figures are actually packed away right now. I have two different Jamie Reyes figures and I don't have the other Blue Beetle, but I have all these DC figures, so take a gander. These are some of the few that I still have out. Can you believe I have the entire DCEU Justice League out, except the Superman? So I have this Superboy Prime instead, because I don't have a Superman out right now. Weird. But, yeah, let me read you the back of the book here, because I'm such a good guy. Meet the Beetle! Jamie Reyes is basically your average American teenager with your average American teenager worries. You know, stuff like family, friends, school, his meddling billionaire mentor, his fledgling career as a superhero, the sorcerer in a golden helmet who keeps issuing ominous prophecies about him, the army of supervillains out to destroy him, the underground insectoid hive mind preparing to destroy his hometown, the magical scarab fused to his spine that gives him incredible powers. Wait, that's not what your average American teenager worries about. Then it looks like Jamie is kinda doomed. But as Blue Beetle, he's got the power to protect himself and his city. He's got genius inventor and business mogul Ted Cord bankrolling his high-tech gear. Together they should pretty much be able to take care of the whole army of supervillains, insectoid hive mind thing, and save the world. Right? Find out in Blue Beetle Volume 1, The More Things Change, buzzing up from the pages of the blockbuster DC Rebirth event and the start of an all-new chapter in the life and legacy of the Blue Beetle from comics legend Keith Griffin and acclaimed artist Scott Collins collects Blue Beetle Rebirth #1 and Blue Beetle 1 through 5. Not as familiar with the creative team on this book as I am others. Keith Griffin, Scott Collins, Ramon Fajardo Jr., not super familiar with them. But what DC Rebirth did was take the Scarab from being science, and they made it magic. So the Scarab is magic now. Congrats. Does that piss you off? It doesn't piss me off. I honestly don't care. In fact, I actually mostly picked this book up to see Dr. Fate, because he's one of my boys. I like Jamie Reyes' Blue Beetle. I do. But Dr. Fate was what pushed me to buy this book. And he's not even that good in it, honestly. But, yeah, so there are these, the Dr. Fate's like, hey, boy, what it do, your Scarab's magic, and it's not good magic, it's bad magic, and the Scarab's giving him these dreams about ancient Egypt and stuff, and there's this evil insectoid hive mind that, excuse me, he's fighting, but there's also this, like, kind of gang of teenagers that have powers. They aren't evil, but their powers make them kind of misunderstood, and they don't get the training and treatment they need to blossom into superheroes. So they're kind of on their way to being villains, but Blue Beetle's kind of trying to stop them from becoming villains and turn them towards the hero road, and they do end up helping him a lot, actually. But there's one that teleports, and she's really helpful in this book. And then Blue Beetle finds out his mom, who is a doctor, is actually the one that patches up this gang of superpowered kids whenever they get injured. And he's like, Mom, you can't do that, that's dangerous. And she's like, those kids are going to die if I don't help them, because no one cares about them. And she's not wrong, but she probably would go to prison for doing that. It's not legal, it's not okay. But there's also lots of personal stuff going on with his friends and his friends' moms, and who really cares? I mostly care about Dr. Fate, who isn't that interesting in this book, to be totally honest. Excuse me. But, yeah, so they fight the hive mind thing, and it becomes this big green beetle dude who's smashing up the city. And the thing, it like tries to remove the Scarab from Jamie, and it actually does for a bit until those other teenagers attack it so the Scarab can get back on Jamie. So without them, Blue Beetle, or I guess Blue Beetles, would have lost. They would have lost. But so the thing goes back to its like hive mind, and it's like not over because they beat it, but they didn't beat it. Yeah. So now it has to like prove itself worthy to its master, and Dr. Fate's doing weird stuff, and there's like a big mystery about the scarab, and that's an interesting mystery. But this book itself was just fine. It's just fine. I'm not impressed by it. It's just fine. But that's it for Blue Beetle Volume 1, The More Things Change from DC Universe Rebirth. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to comment and subscribe. Check out the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll be seeing you all later.